Ahojte všetci, zdravíme vás z rockového klubu Rock Cafe Southock a sme v Jablunkove. A ja tu nemám nikoho iného, just a legendary figure of Vinnie Appice who has come here to play this night, this show with other guys. And I would like to ask you the first question because I was thinking what your playlist will be, as you have made so many legendary albums with so many legendary personalities. So how did you pick all these songs for tonight?
Well, it's easy because there's so many legendary albums, like you said, you know. So we did most of the stuff I played on, like Mob Rules, Holy Diver. We don't do anything from Last in Line, but then we do some stuff from the Heaven and Hell album, a couple songs, and maybe one or two old Sabbath songs. And then we also do one song from an album that my brother and I did called Sinister. And the song is called Monsters and Heroes, and the lyrics are all about Ronnie. It's a cool song. So, you know, pick all the popular songs. There's so many songs to pick from.
This is why I asked, because there are so many wonderful songs to choose from. So this was the...
And you know, we called it the Mob Rules Tour, so we're doing a lot from that album. Because I always get requests for, like, you know, how come you don't play Sign of the Southern Cross and Slipping Away, and so finally we do those songs. You know.
Okay, so here we are in the Czech Republic. Last week you played show in Slovakia. How was that? If you,
I don't remember.
Excellent, because there are so many shows.
25 shows, 1 day off.
Yeah. So maybe
a couple, you know, 3 days, but they would travel or driving. I don't remember what.
Yeah. But in general, maybe you can say how the tour has been going.
The tour has been going great. Every gig's been really, really great. But Slovakia's played there before, and it was fantastic. So
because I heard that the place was packed with people.
Yeah.
So surely the people here are really eager to see you because all those legendary things.
What's amazing is Holy Diver album turned 35 years old. Last week. Was playing those songs at 35 years old, and the songs from Mob Rules are 37 years old, and the songs from Heaven and Hell album 38 years old. That's unbelievable.
And still it has been resonating with people a lot.
People love it. It's great. I love them too. So. But the reaction's incredible. That the songs like lasted that stand the time like that. You're wrong, tired.
you have been playing with Black Sabbath, Ronnie James Dio, and all other wonderful personalities of heavy metal music. And I was thinking, who of these people were the closest to you musically and also personally?
Well, Ronnie was like my brother. You know, we first met, and because he's Italian, I'm Italian, from New York, and we got along really well, and then we discovered we liked the same food, we liked to do the same hobbies and things like that, and so we got along great, and we just hang out all the time.
How did you, what was the first time when you two guys met? It was just...
When I went down to, they called me up and said, hey, we're looking for a drummer, and we got your number, we want you to come down. And so the first night I went to the hotel in Los Angeles and met Tony Iommi, and we got along great too, because we like to both joke around. So I met Tony, and Tony liked me, so he said, Joe, come down tomorrow. So the next day I went down to the rehearsal, and I met Geezer, Ronnie, Jeff Nichols, keyboard player, and that's the first time I met Ronnie, and got along really good. And the first song we played was Neon Nights. I didn't even know the song, but I heard it on the radio, and I knew it was faster. So, okay, let's play that one. I played that one. They liked it, and then from there we started having a rehearse, and they said, you're in.
Yeah, great.
And the last song I played with Ronnie, 32 years later, Neon Nights.
So it was like the
started
chapter
with Neon Nights,
ended with Neon Nights. And then the chapter ended.
That's a journey, music.
And thinking of this journey that you have passed during all those years, is there any period of your life that you would like to have again to return to experience it one more time? Or in other words, is there any highlight?
There's a million highlights.
Yeah, this is the thing.
I mean, you know, highlights of you could play Black Sabbath. They're playing big giant arenas. And for me, Madison Square Garden, New York City. You know, headlining. I played there before that with the band Derringer as guitar player. We opened for Aerosmith at the Garden. And now we went back and headlined. You know, so there's so many highlights. That, and then the Holy Diver record comes out. And Mob Rules goes gold, platinum, you know, Holy Diver, the same thing. So many highlights, you know.
And so I was thinking that you, as a legendary hero of heavy metal music, together with all these guys, if you were about to write a book from the perspective of a rock star, what would be the message of that book, or the other, you know, things that you would like to say?
The message would be, you should write stuff down as you're going through the journey. Because now it's like, what happened in 1983? Yeah, it's hard to remember everything, so you got to do it with somebody like you that asks questions, tells stories, and then you put the book together. You know, the message would just be that you know, music's just incredibly, just such a strong thing, and you know, for me, it's like being married to a chick, and it's music, and dedication, and all that, and it takes you on a journey. You wind up coming to places like here, you know, you see things you never seen before, and food. Like years ago, I wouldn't eat the food. Ronnie wouldn't eat the food either. Food comes out, you know. Now, even today, we stopped at a couple of places. It's good. So.
And is it because you're Italians or because you're...
No, because I'm older now. Back in the day, I mean, when I first came to England in the 1980s with Black Sabbath, you know, there were 3 TV stations. There was no cable TV, there was no internet, there was no cell phones. So we come home from the gig, turn on the TV, it's like 12:30, come up from the bar or whatever, I watch some TV, it just went off. You know, no shower, they didn't have like showers, you have to bring this thing to put on the faucet and go like this. So I'm like, what is this? You know, from America, you get spoiled. It's modern.
Yes.
Now it's cool. Now I'm culture, you know.
And I would like to also know, how did you pick the guys for the show, for this tour? Who to play with? You know, the singer
This
and
tour,
all the other.
Was put together by Stefano Luciano. He's the agent downstairs, the big guy. And we did a tour in January, my brother and I, and a band. You know, we did it about 3 weeks. And then I was supposed to do this last year, but I couldn't do it. And then we did this. I said, the guy's got to be able to play heavy stuff, metal, you know. So we got different guys, and these guys are amazing. There's Lorenzo on guitar, and Baron plays with Guardian Angel on bass, and Piero on vocals. So it just works good. The band's so tight now. You'll see. It's like bam.
Was it tricky to pick up the vocalist for that?
What's that?
Was it hard to pick up the vocalist for the band?
Well, we used Piero before, and he's got a lot of passion in his voice, and he loves Ronnie, and he's for real. He's good. He's a really great singer. So I didn't pick these people. I didn't pick them. I come over, these are the guys you're playing with. I'm like, oh, I hope they play it. You know, so we started playing and went, ooh, that's good.
Great, so
could have been bad. Could have been like, oh, you know, guitar player, you know. These guys are great. So the band's good.
And I would like to also to know, and also surely the RockHard readers or the people who are just watching it now, I would like to know, what do you think, which bands now, modern bands,
I don't listen to anything.
reflect the message of the Black Sabbath?
You know why?
No?
Because I'm always playing. playing. I got my band Last in Line with Vivi and Campbell. We're doing the second album. We're in the studio. I'm playing. My ears. It's like I don't really, when I go home, I think I'll listen to more music. No, I don't do that.
Just doesn't happen.
Nah. And a lot of the stuff I hear, you know, it doesn't catch my
interest.
You know, it's like computer involved. You know, there's cut and paste and put the verse in the verse. So there's some great stuff out there. I just don't listen to anything.
And when you go to concerts,
I don't go to concerts.
But I mean, when you play, when you see the people, the attendance, do you see a certain just age category, or you just see people from
here
ones to?
Yeah, there's all young people. There's old. There was a guy last night. Yeah, he must have been 80 years old. I'm playing, and I look over, and there's this little guy sit in the audience. He's dancing. He's got a shirt on.
Yeah.
It's like 80 something. So I started cracking up laughing. I'm going, oh my God. And he's looking at me. I'm going, yeah.
Great.
He's laughing, having a great time. Like, holy mackerel. That's unbelievable. You know? And then there's young people, there's old people.
You know, because for these older people, you are just a dream come true. Because you know, before we weren't allowed to play in East Europe before. You know,
yeah,
when you were in the. So for these people, you are a dream, which became
well, last
true.
night, you know, we were at what is it?
There was some this Czech.
Gouvoc something.
This Czech town, you mean?
Yeah. Czech town. And it came out, and, you know, and I talk, and then they were kind of a little quiet, and then you know, we finished at the end. We did everything, and we don't know any more songs. We did everything, and then all of a sudden they went crazy. I'm like, oh man, yeah, I can't. It's great to be in like a place here where the music was banned.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? Years later, you know. Start to hear this kind of music and metal and Black Sabbath and stuff. So it's great. It's great.
So I hope that you have also tonight a great show here in Rock Cafe Southock, and I hope that the RockHard readers also have come to check this wonderful band with Vinnie Appice.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. And you, if you want, you can add some words for the viewers.
Just glad to be here. I love playing, and you know, I really appreciate coming here and playing for everybody. And they know the songs. I come all the way. I live in California. From California, you come here. I mean, we drove these little roads, and you go, where are we going? And there's nothing here. And then all of a sudden, here's the place, and people show up, and they know the songs. That's like pretty amazing, you know, pretty cool. So music is powerful.
So all the best, and thank you for the interview.
Thanks to all the fans and to everybody, you know, listening. It's great.
Thanks. Thank you so much. Yes, I know. Because
Thank you.